like that. It's just one. I feel like I've just been up for already so many hours, been working for so many hours, and I just am like, you know, it's just what it is. Woke up this morning, started getting tagged in 5,000 fucking things. Cam Newton, cut. Belichick's like, cut. That happened. We'll talk about that on the show today. The Olivia Rodrigo drama continued. I'm sitting here wondering. Oh, and it played back. That is how you. About to be so old. That is how. Did I spell her name right? Please tell me I did. Yeah, I did. Rodrigo. Okay, cool. All of a sudden, I was like, did you fuck that up already, you old ass millennial queen? Not her, me. Yeah, we had an SEN Live this morning. That was fun. Thank you guys for showing up over there and supporting. Hopefully, you guys can show up and support here because, as I've been telling you, holy shit. Either you guys used to like me a lot more, or you guys used to make a lot more money, or we were all just home during quarantine losing our mind. I'm guessing it's the last one, but maybe a combination of all three. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining. Streamlabs in. Appreciate y'all. Get in those questions, comments, concerns. I have a Schmodown and match that I'm going to have to get to, so I'm going to keep this to a tight 30. A tight 30. And then I'll get the fuck out of here. I have another wedding coming up because I just go to all of the fucking weddings. Another wedding coming up. And we got an email today, what I was really excited about, saying that now officially every single person is required to attend, who's attending is required to present a vaccine card, which I feel very good about. And yes, that makes me feel much safer going to weddings. No children, no vax card, no entrance. Damn, this tea is hot. This is my third cup of caffeine for the day. And fun fact, I'm running out of green tea. I only have one bag left, so I want to save it for later in the day. So this is my third cup of tea for the day, and it's my third cup of black tea for the day. It's my second of the Earl Greys, and I had a vanilla bean macaroon as well. That's here too. So I am caffeinated and ready to fucking go. So get in your questions, comments, concerns, and thoughts. Speaking of thoughts, y'all check out that Instagram post. What? I'm trying to be more thoughtful. Oh, that would have been a good caption too. Thoughtful. Maybe the next one. There's always the next one. It's the last day of August. Can't fucking believe that. We are going into September, which means that it's officially, we are winding down on summertime. I'm not ready for it to start getting dark earlier. That's when the depression kicks in. Oh, wait, it's already there. Talked to my friend last night, and I was like, how is this possible that you can just go from cloud 9 to plummeting so fast, so hard, and then just telling yourself over and over again, no, stay happy, Rock, stay in that game. You just can't force it. I'm doing okay, though. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. Even a simple question like, how are you guys doing? And I stumbled. In the Streamlabs, the first Streamlabs of the day, coming from the Zenist of Glenn. Glenn Caesar says, hello, Roxy, and all your nicknames. Great job in SCN Live. Big donations today. Yes, I know. It is great. And I'm so happy for them. I'm glad anytime that I can help support Christian. So I'm glad that those donations worked out for him. Peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you, your dad, Skyjet, Roxy, Skyjet, Grammy, Papa, and your family. Be most excellent to yourselves and each other, Roxy, and Rockstar's Band, because you deserve it. Still feeling good. Diminished CP symptoms today. That's awesome. My head and brain feel clear. No bricks, noticeable areas of constriction or localized pain in my body. Loving this, Glenn. They got broken up and burped away, even had a spasm wiggle of full body healing. Wow, that's so great. RJ and Rockstar's Band, thanks for breathing in and out fully, deeply with me, working on breaking apart and removing all blockages and constipation, physical or energetic. Internalizing, I love myself, I accept myself, I embrace myself, and finding balance so we can each be us. Everyone who shows up to give their support whenever, however they can, thank you for being a friendly support and pillar of strength for the people around you. Everyone who's battling, keep fighting. You're a winner. Every win for you is a win for all. You're fully unique. You're kind, you're caring, being so unselfishly loving of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, makes you humane, worthy, and a bright, shiny star. Your story is important, deserves to be seen and heard. I hope you find and do what brings you joy today in each of your days, your weeks, your months, and even your years, so that you smile, laugh out loud like a child, glow in your flow, and radiate because you're priceless necessity and inspiration of hope. Thank you, Glenn, for those kind words. As always, you the shit. Also, in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, Jake Yacovetta says, I don't think you need to worry about pronouncing John Perillo's name correctly, John Perillo, since he always spells yours wrong. He always says Roxy, Roxie. I know, even though it's literally spelled out 5 times on the overlay. It's not, I'm not mad about it. It's just fucking funny. There's this thing, Jake, like some people have this mental block with the name Roxy. Like they met one Roxy once, and however that Roxy was spelled is how they spell all Roxys. So there are people all the time. If you look on my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all comments, people writing to me, and they will be like, I'm your biggest fan, Roxie. And it is so funny to me. My grandfather, my own flesh and blood, my grandfather, for my birthday when I was 7 years old, and he died when I was 7. So this is the last thing he ever got me was a like jelly folder that was customized with my name on it, spelled Roxie. That like a trapper keeper. That's what Roxie. People who think it's spelled that way, they just don't, they're not even looking. And it's unbelievable to me. But hey, it is what it is. I think that people, once I got the note from a boss of mine that the most important thing you can do in an email to somebody, the number one most important thing, more than like your format or whether you say hi or hello or hey or sincerely or always or whatever, is to spell their name correctly. Because that's the one thing that will really throw somebody off if you're reaching out to them and you spell their name incorrectly, especially if it's in their email address, that just shows like a lack of caring. And that always stuck with me. Not that it matters to me, John. You can spell my name, whatever you got to do. But I think that was an interesting tip, and I definitely continued to use that. Oh, Sally says, my grandmother also used to spell my name with an IE. I have so many bug bites on my ankles from this wedding. It is so itchy, dude. Once you get the itch going too, wow, you just can't stop. Jake says, I mean, everyone fucks on my last name, but I'm not on a stream with it on the overlay 5 times. It literally is on here 5 times. Live at the Roxy, Roxy Striar, at Roxy Striar, patreon.com/Roxy Striar, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. That's funny. Oh, the camera's crooked today. Oh, that's going to piss me off. I should probably fix it, but I'm not going to this second. I am not going to this second. It's just not for me right now. One of these days, but not today. Not today, Bueller. That's not a quote. I just put Bueller in there. Wow, it's so itchy. John Perillo says, I'm blind. My ad, Roxy, this one, babe. I'm blind. My ad, Roxy, this one, babe. What's that mean? Tell me what that means. I don't know. All right. Streamlabs in questions, comments, concerns, or funny things that will make us all smile, just like Jake just did. Appreciate you, my friend. Shout out to everybody who is in here live right now. Appreciate you all. Travis Gilbert, Haskell 420, Andrew Thomas, Jake Yacovetta, Glenn Caesar, Evan Hooker, Melissa Byrne, John Perillo or Perillo, no matter how it's pronounced, Ben Chan, French Taunter, Juan Mendez, Adventures in Nerding. Wow, this fucking itchy thing. Neil Hanstock, Pink Sweets, Ryan Payne, Sally Mercedes, Ben Chan, J Rad 410, Jimmy Nails, Redford Reddington, Bryce R, Robert Hutchinson. Roxy, I've been Downs movie talk days. What's that mean? What's that mean? Jeremy Miller and all of the people, Ty Berman, Mark Jason Ali, Matt Munoz, and everybody else. What's up? Happy Tuesday. Hope it's a good one for you guys. Let's get into this with Cam Newton. Jake Yacovetta, you already responded to my tweet today, and you said just ... Curious what you guys think at home about this. I actually feel okay about this decision, and I think a lot of Patriots fans do. It's weird. It was unexpected. It was surprising, but not shocking and not awful For those of you guys who don't follow football at all, no worries. We'll keep this brief, but also I'll explain to you what's going on. After Tom Brady left the Patriots, the big question was what we were going to do for quarterback. When we brought on Cam Newton, we knew that that was a temporary solution, if it even was a solution, because we needed somebody who was going to be more of a system quarterback, somebody who was going to be with us for the long haul, somebody who was going to be our next Tom Brady, which we knew was never going to be Cam Newton. We brought in Cam Newton. We didn't have, I think that we liked him. Boston liked Cam Newton a lot, but it wasn't as seamless as nobody expected it to be, but it wasn't as seamless as it could have been. And then there were issues recently. So this year, when in preseason, when training, last year, Cam Newton got COVID. This year, when most of the players got vaccinated, Cam Newton seemingly did not get vaccinated. He was benched for 5 days during the preseason, wasn't able to play against the Giants. Mac Jones has really stepped up during all of these scrimmages. We've been able to watch him actually kick butt, or at least seem very promising, and I think that the Patriots, Belichick just felt way better about Mac Jones being our future and doing exactly what he needed to do and being the leader of the team, because he is somebody who is vaccinated and didn't do what Cam did and all of that, and just as a player. And so instead of having Cam Newton start, and then if he was not doing well, switching Mac Jones to being the primary QB, and instead of trading Cam Newton and instead of any of those things, today the Patriots cut Cam Newton from the team. That's definitely not what we were expecting to happen, but it's a move that I respect that Belichick made, and Belichick we trust. I feel good about Mac Jones. I feel good about the future of the Pats, and I think that it was just kind of delaying the inevitable to keep Cam Newton on the team. I talked to my brother today, and he thinks that the Patriots cut him instead of trading him as a favor to Cam Newton, because now Cam Newton will get more say in where he goes. Obviously, it's a two-way street, so it depends on who wants him. Cough, cough, the Texans. But he will be able to have more say in where he goes, as opposed to if he was traded, which would just be for what the Patriots needed. And I think that that was a nice thing to do, if that is the reason that we did it, which it seemingly is. I also think that Cam Newton would be a really bad backup quarterback for the Patriots. Now, it's not like we have a better backup quarterback right now in Stidham, but we do have a quarterback who is not a backup quarterback who's not like the full-blown leader. How are you going to have Cam Newton in the locker room and have somebody of his caliber and have him be a backup and expect Mac Jones to ever get fully comfortable or confident in that seat? So I'm not mad at this move. It is a little risky. It is a little strange, but I believe that it is a good move for the Patriots, and I'm excited to see what exactly this looks like. How are you guys feeling? If you're football people, did this make sense? If you're not, let me know. And I was talking to my brother today also, because I was asking, like, where do you think he's going to end up if it's not with the Texans and all this stuff? And I don't know whether I'd blacked it out or what, but I had completely forgotten about all this stuff that was going on with Deshaun Watson. Not all this stuff. That's a shitty way of phrasing it, but the sexual assault lawsuits and all of the women who have come forward with their accusations against him. Blech. I mean, talk about a shitty position for the fucking Texans to be in. Obviously, that's not the biggest issue here. The biggest issue is the poor fucking women. But I do wonder if Cam Newton's going to end up over there, what exactly that would look like, and if he would be a good fit. It seems like a lot of people think that he would be a good fit, and there was a ton of GIFs and memes going on about it. Bryce says he will be a Texan, Cowboy, Saint, Falcon, or Colt. Okay. Jimmy Nail says he'll fit right in Texas. Y'all remember that time that Cam Newton, I brought this up on SEN today too, was asked by a woman about routes. He started laughing because she's a woman asking about routes. That was so fucking stupid. He has grown a lot since then. Although I do think that this non-vaccination thing is the thing that really did him in. I think it really pissed the Patriots off, and I understand why. Not only are you unwilling to get vaccinated and therefore not protecting yourself against getting COVID like you already previously did, and not only are you then more at risk of spreading COVID to your teammates. So you're not being a leader in that way. But also, you are at risk of not playing as well because of violations like the 5 days you just had to sit out because the rules are different for unvaccinated players in that NFL. So it's just for all of the reasons he wasn't being a good sport. And also, you guys know how I feel about unvaccinated people right now. And if you're going to be the leader of a team and make that decision, it's a tough fucking look. Jake Yakovet in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, Cam Newton has always been a crybaby ass bitch who quits on his team in crunch time. I was so happy when he left the Panthers and went to the Punks. I was hoping he would that he would tank that team and get Belichick's bitch ass fired. Love you though. Laugh my ass off. You thought that Cam Newton would get Belichick fired? LOL. Laugh my fucking ass off. Jake says, I feel like my next stream lives might lead Roxy to mute me. I mean, he's neither of our problem now, but I don't think that Cam is a punk ass bitch. I think it's so hard to be in the NFL and be like told your shit doesn't stink and then also be young and be growing up and trying to figure it all out. But at the same time, this fucking not getting vaccinated thing is just like a hardcore no for me. And also the font that he used on his message, his IG story saying like, don't worry about me. Like, what are you, 12? It was so fucking weird looking. So those are my thoughts on Cam Newton. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, or thoughts of your own, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Get them in. We're also going to be talking about DC Fandom today because there are some announcements made about that. And I really want to focus on Olivia Rodrigo because there's new things that have come to light. So we've talked on this show a little bit about Olivia Rodrigo and the fact that she is being accused of plagiarism by a lot of the fans. And she keeps having to add people as writers on credit to her songs because how similar they are. She's had to do this with Taylor Swift. She's had to do this with Paramore. She's had to do this, I think, 3 times now. And so the question is she plagiarizing or not? So I wanted to know because for me, these sound as similar to those songs that other musicians' songs sound to other songs to me. But I'm not a musician. I'm not in legal for this. And so I'm not the expert on this. So I wanted to know what some of the experts were thinking. And luckily, I found some people who were talking about it. A non-expert tweeted out saying, no shit, first song on the album is pretty much direct lift from Elvis Costello in regards to retweeting the Guardian's article that says Olivia Rodrigo accused of plagiarism by Courtney Love and others. Elvis Costello actually responded to this tweet, which I thought was a fucking badass move, and said, this is fine by me, Billy. Billy's the person who wrote the tweet. It's how rock and roll works. You take the broken pieces of another thrill and make a brand new toy. That's what I did. Hashtag subterranean homesick blues. Hashtag too much monkey business. So I actually was really, really excited about that tweet because if he doesn't give a fuck, what the hell is everybody giving a fuck about? How are we all caring about this if we're getting fucking Elvis Costello saying that's how rock and roll works? Now, I guess each artist is different because Courtney Love had a different opinion, but I love that he wrote this. And I thought it was such a fresh take for Elvis Costello to actually respond to this and be like, that's how it works. Take my sound, you take the broken pieces of another thrill and make a brand new toy. Yes, I thought that was a great response. Courtney Love, on the other hand, did not have the same thought. She said, stealing an original idea and not asking permission is rude. There's no way to be elegant about it. I do wonder if Olivia Rodrigo even knows what she's doing when she's doing this, or if she doesn't. If she does, then I do agree about asking permission. I don't know about the word stealing, though, as if she's taking the exact songs, because she's not. Also, Adam Levine started talking about this as well. He took to Instagram to defend Rodrigo, saying that he was calling for compassion and understanding. He said, all this calling out and shit, it's like music is a creative thing, and I just hate to see it crushed. I think it's kind of a cool thing to introduce the whole generation of young people to different musical ideas. So I liked that take on it too. Like, Olivia Rodrigo is 18 years old and she is introducing a lot of people to a lot of different sounds. And I thought that was a cool thing for him to say. Where do you guys lie on this debate? It seems like different artists are in different places with this. Obviously, Paramore getting writing credit, or Haley getting writing credit, and Taylor Swift getting writing credit. There clearly is some behind the scenes conversations taking place about people not being stoked and thinking that they deserve more credit. But at the same time, there's then other artists like Elvis Costello who's just like, let bygones be bygones. Where do you guys land on this? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. I'm definitely would like to think that in terms of my better not bitter tattoo, I would be more in line with Elvis Costello if this was happening. Leonard Kim in the Streamlabs says, what's up, dimple tits? Roxy has everything going and Belichick we trust, yes, but I'm not a fan of the move. I have a hard time stomaching the notion of a rookie getting thrown into the fire. I would have preferred to ease him in. The hair looks gorgeous. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought we were going to ease him in, especially with having to play Tom Brady and whatnot. But it's going to be a growing season, and some people, what is it? Diamonds are made with under pressure. We'll see how that happens. Jake Yakavetta in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, I have to issue a sincere apology to John Perillo or Perillo. I wasn't aware that he was visually impaired. Oh, really? He said voice to text is what spells your name wrong. My bad, dude. My dude. Thank you for always being here and supporting. Oh, I didn't know. But John, is it Perillo or Perillo? I don't know how you can tell me that. The first one or the second one. Perillo is the first one. Perillo is the second one. And Jake, I think no worries on that. You couldn't have known, but I like that you apologized anyway. You're very sweet. Apollo 3JP in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, in the words of Andrew Schultz, Rodrigo makes female school shooter music, yet it slaps. What? What the fuck is female school shooter music? Think too soon for whatever joke you're making. How are you doing, girl? Hey, Apollo. How's the Tuesday going? Also, Bar Lubitsch Friday night. I think you said you have an issue with the sign. So if Apollo needs to fuck off, my bad. No, so a Bar Lubitsch had this big swastika in it for a long time when you would walk in. It had a cabaret poster with a massive swastika on it. And I used to live right near Bar Lubitsch and I'd go there all the time. And it always just fucking bothered me because it's just like, oy, I get that it's on an art poster, but it just is disgusting. And then I found out the owner was Jewish. And I was like, did he design this place? Does he know it's in here? Apparently he was never in there. And I was like, how is this possible? And then I went in to see Lauren LaGrasso had a show there about a month ago, or maybe a little more than that. And it was gone. And I asked the bartender, I said, oh, the cabaret poster, the swastika's gone. And he was like, yeah. So it's gone. And that's the truth. I like Bar Lubitsch. I've always liked it there. Lauren does great shows there. And they do comedy shows in the back sometimes and all that stuff. I will not be going there this Friday, but I hope you have a lot of fun and enjoy yourself. So the school shooter, female shooter thing, though, I don't know, Apollo. Sometimes you push it too far. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, Roxy, this is from John Perillo. Just posted in the live chat. I'm visually impaired, hun, and dang auto text. Brady is the GOAT. I like Cam. I got his jersey. I'll be getting Mac Jones's jersey too now for my birthday. Newton to Dallas Cowboys. Well, thank you for sending this, Glenn. And thank you, John. Is it Perillo or Perillo? Perillo or Perillo? The question of the hour. And Brady is the GOAT. That's true. Leonard Kim in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer said, I'm by no means well-informed and I'm a casual music fan. Do you think that we've reached a point where all music is, to some degree, copying previous iterations? I genuinely wonder if any music released today is 100% original. Again, what do I know? I kind of feel the same way. You only can put the chords and notes and the progressions in so many different ways. Paul 3JP in the Streamlabs says, also, dude from Jeopardy was done so dirty. Oh my God. Another Bachelor host situation. Well, Apollo, maybe It's really annoying how we do this as a society. I don't know. I know I'm in the minority. Listen, I didn't think it was the worst thing anybody's ever done, but he didn't come for your people. He came for my people. So his anti-Semitic comments were rude. I'm not saying that I even agree that he should have lost his job. I think it's weird that he made himself the host of fucking Jeopardy in the first place. I think that's more of a reason to lose his job because it's just such a lack of judgment. But yeah. What do you guys think at home? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Send in your questions, comments, concerns. Get them in loud. Get them in proud. Would love to hear from you all. About the Olivia Rodrigo situation, about Cam Newton, about any of the shit that Apollo just said. You just never know what's going to come around his mouth. Pink Sweet says, Apollo can move around. I'm usually silent, but he just irritated me. LOL. I know. Sometimes the thing is, I would say 9 out of 10 times, I think we all anywhere from tolerate to like Apollo. Like Apollo comes in sometimes and it's like, that was fucking funny, or like, okay, that was cool, or like, Apollo, you're ridiculous, or just at least entertaining. And then like that 1 out of 10 times, maybe it's 2 out of 10 times, where he says something that's like, that's actually fucked up, Apollo. Like we are an accepting group, but we're intolerant of intolerance. And like sometimes, Apollo, sometimes, my dude, it's just sometimes. Jake says, I'm still wondering where the line is. You do a good job of navigating it, Jake. Jake, I feel like you only stepped over the line like maybe like twice in the years that I've known you. I've probably just stepped over the line more than you have, Jake. Bryce says, I mean, the bigger problem is vocal groups ripping all choices. Some people don't want Ken for previous tweets, and a group is even calling to remove, oh man, Bialik. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on Twitter. Twitter teaches me everything I know. Should I write a book called that? Twitter taught me everything I know. It's not actually fully true, but it's not that far from being the truth. Streamlabs in. I meant the line when it comes to Apollo, says Jake. Yeah, I know. It's tough. Mark says Apollo's a habitual line stepper. I know. It's really... Ryan Payne says there's tolerance and there's tolerating. Yeah, Pink Sweet says Apollo should just stick to saying, hey, fam, and that's it. Yeah, but even the fam part, I always tell you, like, there's something about that word. What's up, fam? Yeah, I don't know about that all. I just don't know. All right. Anyway, I'm getting a call from Christian Harloff. Let's see. I got to respond to him on air. Well, there we go. All right, I only have a few more minutes here before we get out of here. So I quickly wanted to go over DC Fandom and anything else you guys want to talk about in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. We got the announcement of what's going to be going down at DC Fandom, which is on October 16th. We're getting a new trailer for the Batman. We're getting a first look at Black Adam. So new trailer for the Batman. Fuck yeah. First look at Black Adam. Yes. Remember last DC Fandom where we got like that Black Adam concept-y stuff? Now we're getting a first fucking look. Hell yeah. We get a sneak peek at the Flash. Wonder what the difference between a first look and a sneak peek. If they're just verbalizing a difference. Like we know what a trailer is. So Batman's going to be a full-blown trailer. First look at Black Adam. That could be just images. Sneak peek at the Flash. Is that like a teaser? What do you guys think that actually means? And then behind the scenes look at Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So behind the scenes, there'll probably be like a video thing of behind the scenes with James Wan and Momoa and stuff. Wonder how they're going to address Amber Heard, if she's going to be there or what. And a behind the scenes look at Shazam, Fury of the Gods. That will be really fun. I wonder who from that cast is showing up as well. Obviously Zachary Levi, but who else will be in attendance? And then new content from DC League of Super Pets. That part I don't care about, but I'm happy for the people who do. The new guy says, I don't know what sneak peek means. The new guy, me neither. Thanks for hooking it up on SCN today, though. Appreciate you, my dude. Yeah, new trailer, great. First look. Whatever that means, sneak peek, whatever that means, behind the scenes, know what that means, all that stuff and more, I'm sure. October 16th. Can't come soon enough. DC Fandom fucking crushed it last time. Crushed it. And this, I am expecting the exact same. I'm really excited for what they're going to do. And hopefully we enjoy all the footage that we see just like last time. Remember the hype being so real. Steve called into the Batman, Black Adam, and Shazam 2. I'm most excited for DC Fandom. Yeah, totally. Totally. Oh my God. John is in here again. And he says, I follow you on TikTok and World Girls too, friend, hon. But John, is it Perillo or Perillo? The question of the hour. Question of the hour. Yeah. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let's see what's going on here. New guy. Oh my God, giving that support. I wish I could hire myself for a job that paid almost $80,000 per episode on every weekday show. What does that mean? Wish I could hire myself for a job that paid almost $80,000 per episode on an every weekday show. Who's making $80,000 per episode? Oh, is that what the Jeopardy guy did? Is that how much he was making per every day a week? That's fucking nuts. Holy shit. I have a hard time making $80. 80,000. Whoa. I have sometimes a hard time making $8. Star Gonzalez in here with that big support. Thank you, Star. Just wanted to send some support. Love you. I love you, Star. You're amazing. Thank you for sending that through. Really means the world to me, especially during this dry spell. Guys, waiting for you is like waiting for rain in a drought. The next part's useless and disappointing, but none of you guys are those things. You guys are the fucking best. I always text that to Steph because she takes a long time to respond. Leonard Kim in the Streamlabs says, did you get a chance to watch Bachelor in Paradise last night? This show always delivers. Can't wait to look at Black Adam and Aquaman 2. Yeah, obviously I watched Bachelor in Paradise last night. It was fucking sick. But then they left us on a cliffhanger. I got to watch tonight. Yo, that show is wild. It's wild. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow morning or Wednesday. Pink Sweets in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, oh, hi, I'm working and half asleep. Since you don't drink coffee, how do you stay awake since you're always working so much? What's one movie you're most looking forward to in the fall? Mine is Dune. Have a good day. I think mine's Dune also. Because fuck yeah, stoked on Dune. Also, when's Spider-Man coming? Isn't that done? Oh, and West Side Story. Yes, I'm so excited for West Side Story. I stay awake. I have a ton of tea. And also, I'm an Energizer Bunny. A new guy in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stress. The Dune IMAX thing was a first look where they showed like the first 10 minutes and a lot behind the scenes and interviews. Yeah, but I feel like people use first look for a lot of different things. Like articles will be like, first look at blah, 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 at Batman. And it'll be just a photo. So you never know what an actual first look is. It could be a whole fucking bunch of things. They always try to, give us the vaguest terms so we just don't know. So you can't be disappointed because, like they said, it's a first look. Jake Yakoveta in the Streamlab saying, having a hard time making $8 my ass. No. Well, you just sent me $8. But some of these shows recently we've been tapping out at $10. So a little more than 8. And John said it's with the hard L, not the Y sound with the double L. So Perillo. We've got our fucking answer. It's John Perillo. Yes. We finally know. The first one with the L. Yes. Thank you, John. And thank you for being here. And thank you, everybody, for being here and being so supportive of one another. Even you, Apollo. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, guys, my friends. Shout out to everybody who joined us today live at the Roxy. I'll be back tomorrow. And then tomorrow night for the World Girls, or as we're giving Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader World, that's going to be a fucking wild ride. You guys can send in questions to ask us to see if we're smarter than a fifth grader. We're also getting our new intern that day. So, and she's going to be in real life with us, which is cray and exciting. If you have final questions, comments, or concerns, send them in the Streamlabs. If they come through after the show, I will read them for tomorrow's show. One more making its way through. Hell yeah. 2 more making its way through. Apollo 3JP says, I wish I could send emojis through this thing. It's called independent thought, people. Oh my God. Apollo, that's what MAGA people say. All good though. I'll just see myself out. Not trying to get into it with anyone. First comment was a joke. Stand by everything else. Have a great week, everyone. Apollo. That's the most butthurt I've seen you, Apollo. You know that we We give you shit, but we know you can take it. At least I thought so. Maybe not though, Apollo. Have fun at Bartley Witch either way. Jimmy Nails in the Streamlab says, I missed you and the rock stars. I'm working my ass off, so I will have more to give in a week or two. Well, I'm so glad you're working your ass off, Jimmy. I hope things are going well for you, and I appreciate the support mucho. Della Common in the Streamlabs, rolling through streamlabs.com/RoxyStar. Della Common, you're awesome, man. No real message. This day sucked. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. I'm sorry that it sucked. Wow, it's really a fucking roller coaster of emotions just being alive, isn't it? Especially during this time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Shout out to everybody in here. Apollo 3 JP, that means you too, my dear. Sina Bigelow, Glenn Caesar, Jake Yacovetta, Andrew Thomas, John Bainbridge, Ryan Payne, Bryce Ratliff, Glenn Caesar, Star Gonzalez, my girl, Sina Bigelow, my girl, Haskell 420, French Taunter, Travis Gilbert, Mark Jason Ali, Cozy Noir, Ben Chan, John Perillo, whose name we know how to say now, a new guy, Jimmy Nails, Sally Mercedes, and everybody else. Christian Hardesty. What's happening for the World Girls tonight? Nothing's tonight. That's tomorrow night. Tonight's Tuesday. Wednesday night's World Girl Wednesday. Tonight, we're just dropping TikToks actually all week though. We dropped one last night, one today. We're doing one more tonight. We got a ton of good ones, so make sure at the World Girls you follow us there. All right, much love, my friends. Stay safe, stay sane. Put down the toilet seat and lid. Make your bed. Don't trumpet the Holocaust. Check your internet. Brett Miles, Jonathan, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. And I will see you later tomorrow.